Alright, straight from the get go, episode 3. This shit starts up crazy as fuck. I don't know where we get my boy Sung Woo. Motherfucker look like he just busted the fattest nut of 2024. He look like he just got done with No Nut November. He on the day one of Destroy Dick December, y'all. I don't know what's going on. His face look crazy, bro. Yo, welcome back to the channel, boys. Welcome back to Jarheadishere. Today we're gonna be talking about episode 3 of solo leveling. Yes, we back at it with solo leveling, bro. You know this shit. I had to make the episode 3 breakdown. I don't even know if you call it a breakdown. I don't know what you call it. But anyways, boys, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate y'all dropping a like, subscribing to the channel. It helps me out, man. It's free for y'all. It just helps me out. It recommends me to more people. Y'all leave a like, subscribe. I appreciate it so much. Now, in case you've been living under a rock for the past few weeks and you don't know what solo leveling is, go ahead and watch the last episode where I talk about solo leveling 1 and 2. But basically, if you just want a quick rundown of what everything is, so basically, solo leveling is a thing where dungeons spawn randomly in the world. There's these things called the hunters. Hunters go and attack these dungeons, finish the dungeons, claim the loot, and then the dungeons go away. If they don't go and raid these dungeons, then anything inside the dungeon, all these mobs, all these goblins, whatever it may be, can come out to the real world and kill people and take over. So, you know, they got to get rid of these dungeons, blah, blah. Our boy Sung Woo, Sung Chang, I forget his name, man. But Sung Woo, I think it is. Sung Woo goes into this dungeon. It's supposed to be a low-level dungeon. This man weak as shit. Ain't nobody to fuck with him. He goes in there. He gets his shit fucked up. He sacrifices himself for the group because it ends up being a double dungeon, which they shouldn't have gone into in the first place, but, you know, they stupid. Anyway, Sung Woo sacrifices himself for his shorty right there. And then, yeah, he gets his ass whooped. And that's where episode 2 ended. I don't know. But anyways, it ends up just being a flashback. Well, so then we go back. And this motherfucker here at the hospital, right? He wake up straight from the hospital. He traumatized. He don't know what's going on. Bro has healed his whole leg, bro. He healed his whole leg back, and he's like miraculously healed his whole body. Like he had nothing going on now. He's like perfectly fine. And it's like crazy as fuck. And he's just like realizing like, what the fuck? Was this all a dream? This and that? And as he's thinking all that, these two dudes walk in from the Hunter Association, and they talking about they had to test him to see if he's awakened to new powers since surviving that trauma. So now apparently there's these things hunters go through when they've gone like a second awakening, where they can go from, say, a grade B to an A tier or maybe even an S tier hunter. So if they do that, that usually only happens through a certain traumatic event or any type of thing where they had to like test their limits. You know, they were tested to the max. So they presume that since all these other hunters that escaped are saying that it was such a terrible dungeon, it was such a high level dungeon, for Sung Woo to have survived it, they assume he had to go through an extreme awakening that took him from a rank E all the way to an A or something like that. So they go in there and they're trying to test his thing. He has to feel this rock out and test his mana levels. Bro, he receives the results and that shit says he got no hoes, bro. He got no hoes, bro. He got nothing. His DM's dry as shit. But anyways, his sister gets into the room. She starts yapping about some shit. I don't even know what she's talking about, to be honest. And then he gets a random screen in the air, and he's the only one that can see it. So he ends up getting to the bottom of everything, what's going on. He's like, what the fuck is this screen? The whole time, this motherfucker has daily quests, bro. He's like a fucking video game player. He's like in the video game, bro. So he has daily quests he has to complete in order to claim his rewards. He ends up getting like daily rewards like out of a fucking mystery loot box. Like this motherfucker opening some fucking Call of Duty loot boxes, some fucking Rocket League loot boxes like crazy, bro. I don't know what the fuck's going on. He's living in a video game. He's a real life motherfucker living in a video game. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of dope at the same time. So he ends up having to train every day doing these random ass quests. He gets sucked into this random ass world, bro, and he has to survive like a hella long time. I don't even know how many hours it was, running away from some beast. But if he does it, he levels up. And every time he levels up, he gets to put his points into his attributes. So I don't know if y'all have ever played Ark Survival Evolved or some shit, but that's practically what it is. I'm gonna try to put up a clip of Ark Survival Evolved. But if y'all have ever seen that, I know you know what I'm talking about, bro. So bro, you know, he's on his get swole era. He's putting all his attribute points into strength and shit, you know, which is actually really valid because, you know, this motherfucker got folded by 2 goblins last time, bro. He got shanked and was like, you know, he had to get medical assistance, bro, by 2 goblins. So he ain't going. He said he got a second chance at life. He ain't playing no games this time. So my boy Sung Woo going straight for strength every time, bro. But anyways, after he survives this dungeon, that little thing that he got pulled into, this motherfucker gets a key, bro. And that's key is his reward for surviving those hours with that beast. And this key gives him access to a dungeon that only he can raid by himself. And so he decides to go in there and says, "Fuck it, I think I'm feeling stronger than what I was. I definitely feel stronger." He goes in there, bro. This motherfucker Sun Woo takes on like 12 fucking goblins by himself. No bullshit, bro. By himself, he goes crazy. And he got a little knife, bro. And that motherfucker goes absolutely wild. You see when he gets his first blood, that motherfucker goes crazy. And I know we get a little time skip. There's like 12 of these motherfuckers on the ground. This motherfucker's, he's confident. He's leveling up. He's feeling stronger. And we end the episode with this motherfucker getting a wolf with some like mean ass grills going after his ass. And that motherfucker has to fight him. And that's where the episode ends. That's about it. Alright, boys. That's been the video for today. If you guys fucked with the video, please go ahead and leave a like. Subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot. And comment down below if y'all fucking with solo leveling so far. It's been 3 episodes out now. Let me know if you're tuning in for the rest of the season. But anyways, boys, that's been Jarhead. Peace out.